Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Booker's bottle that I got from one of the auctions that I did. But before I start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because when I finally get to 1,000 subscribers, which is really soon, I get to open this J&B bottle that was bottled in the 60s. And I know I could get 1,000,000 bottles in the store, but this one is old. So I definitely want to crack it open to know what it's like. And I know I could crack it open at any time, but I'm trying to stick to the goal of 1,000 subscribers. So keep me true to that. All right, so we got Booker's. It smells weird. It's like a weird wood smell. Okay, I like to keep the Booker boxes and like use it for like storing like my shampoos and my lotions. It's a good box. It's like good quality. I could save like 10-15 bucks and going to Home Goods. Just saying. Here's the bottle that we're doing. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the little backstory. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh wait. This is the one that gave me the wrong card. This is Charlie's batch on here, but this one says Kentucky tea batch. So I think I'm gonna have to actually Google it. Alright, hold on. Okay, I can't really find like the recipe on Booker's or Jim Beam's site. I don't know if I'm missing something. They have a breakdown of the barrels that were used. So 2% came from the 3rd floor of a 7-story warehouse 5. 1% came from the 4th floor of 7-story warehouse X. 1% came from the 4th floor of 9-story warehouse D. 12% came from the 4th floor of 7-story warehouse 1. 24% came from the 5th floor of 7-story warehouse Q. 14% came from the 6th floor of 7-story warehouse Q. 46% came from the 6th floor of 7-story warehouse Z. Now that's a batch. Okay. I'm not going to look at the tasting notes because I want to try it on my own. So this is Kentucky tea batch. It came out in 2002. It's 126.5 proof. It's 7 years, 4 months, and 14 days old. And it's by Master Distiller Booker No, 1916. It's by Master Distiller Booker No, 1960 to 1992. Is that the year he died? That's the year I was born. Okay. The color looks like iced tea. I think honestly, out of all the Booker bottles that I've had, this is one of the most translucent ones to me. Okay, let's open it. Oh, that was a nice pop. That's what it looks like. It really does look like iced tea. I know that a lot of bourbon looks like this color, but have you ever had a bourbon that really looks like iced tea? Kentucky tea. Okay. It's definitely 126 proof. Yeah. Okay, honestly, I don't know if I'm being biased now because it's called Kentucky tea, because what I'm smelling reminds me of iced tea. And I just don't know if I'm just subconsciously putting it out there that it's tasting like that or smelling like that. Because to me, it smells like sweet tea with a hint of lemon. I am getting like sweet oak, but this is like really, really nice and sweet. There's no deep flavor in it. The sweet note, I don't want to say it's vanilla. It's just so light. I guess maybe it is vanilla. But it's like a soft touch of it. I am getting some caramel. And just a touch of something fruity. And it's honestly making me thirsty because it smells like a really good drink. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy to me. But again, I can't tell if I'm being biased. I really can't. Okay. All right, let's go in for the taste. Oh, fuck. I mean, wow. That proof is high. Oh my God. That's definitely 126 proof. Wow. That was concentrated to the max. Oh man. I got a burst of cinnamon in the finish, and it kind of went up my nose. And my eyes are just a little bit watery. And that's the experience of whiskey. I love it. Oak to the max. Like I'm even getting it in the finish, and it's lingering. It's like deep charred oak. I think it's a little burnt to me. Something's bitter at the end. And smoky. Yeah, there's like, my finish is smoky. I wasn't expecting that from Kentucky Tea Batch. That's what I got. All right, let me get another taste. See if I could pull out anything else. There is a fruit in there, or maybe it's a deep dark fruit or something like wine, because there is such a bitter taste. And to me, it reminds me of wine, which leads me to believe that there's some type of tannin note either in the taste or in the finish, because the finish not only is smoky but just a tad bit dry to me. I would say the predominant flavor profile for the overall batch is oak, maybe charred oak. And for the Kentucky Tea Batch, honestly, I was expecting it to be sweet iced tea, like the Aroma, and I'm not getting that. If anything, I'm getting bold, dark flavors, and it's quite surprising. It's almost like the opposite of sweet tea. But yeah, I'm still getting like a bitter aftertaste. I don't know. It's like almost I had like a cup of coffee and didn't add milk in it. It's weird. I I think it's lacking sweetness, but then it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it because I'm getting some type of caramel, but I don't think it's like sweet caramel. I think they like, I don't know, toasted it or something. Like they charred these barrels, I don't know, to the max. And now there's like this deep, dark flavor overcoming this batch and whatever barrels they picked. It's definitely different from other bourbons I have, and this is definitely different from other Booker bottles that I've had. I wouldn't say that I hate it, and I wouldn't say that it doesn't taste good, because I think it still tastes really good. I just think that this flavor profile is different. It is deep and dark. It is oak. Like, predominantly oak, and not Evan Williams oak. It's like its own type of oak, like fruity oak, because like Jim Beam, they have like a fruity type of oak to it. So yeah, let me look up the flavor profile, see if I'm even close to that. Okay, so I can't find Booker's tasting notes because obviously this bottle is 2 years old, unless they have some archive website that I don't know about. So I'm now looking at Bourbon Aficionados online, and the nose, allspice, black pepper, charred oak, caramel, chocolate, coffee, fig leather, stone fruit. I don't even know what stone fruit is. Dry tobacco, vanilla bean. I didn't get any of those on the nose. I thought it tastes like sweet tea. The taste, sharp, oily mouthfeel. It was definitely sharp. Brown butter. If you mean that it was like 2 minutes overdone of brown butter, maybe. Brown sugar, caramel, chocolate, maybe like dark chocolate, fig. Okay, I can agree with that, with the dark fruit that I was thinking of. Molasses. I mean, if you have molasses that was burnt on a stove. Vanilla, black pepper, cloves, coffee, leather, tobacco, bitter peanut. What the hell is a bitter peanut? Okay, finish. Medium long brown sugar, bitter oak, bold clove, vanilla bean coffee, stone fruit. What is a stone fruit? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a stone fruit is. Dry tobacco leaf. I could agree with that. There was some bitterness. Ah, someone said tannic. Tannic base. I definitely hit the tannin note. Dark chocolate, wood and earthy notes, such as tan, leather, bitter, charred oak. Okay. This person said, hands down, the best Booker's batch since 2018. I mean, okay, it's 2024 now, so I've had a bunch of different Bookers since then. I wouldn't say it's the best hands down. However, I would say it's pretty elevated in the flavors. I definitely think I hit some of those flavor marks about the bitterness of the oak, the charred, oak, the dark fruits, the coffee notes, the tannins. There was some sweetness in there, but I just think that oak flavor kind of overpowered a lot of it. It definitely doesn't taste like iced tea. It doesn't. I wish it did. Maybe if it was like mixed in a cocktail. Aroma-wise, I thought it smelled like iced tea, but again, I thought I was being biased. So seeing those notes, I think maybe I tricked myself to thinking that it smelled like iced tea. Okay, because now I smell vanilla and caramel. I smell like the oak. It's smelling like a good, nice, sweet bourbon now. I still get hints of like iced tea. You know, if you take the powder and you make a slurry with a little bit of water, that's what it kind of reminds me of. I think it's still sweet there. But overall, I don't think this is a bad bottle. Again, I paid, I think well over the market price for this Booker bottle because I got it at an auction. And I'm glad I did because I was really excited to try this bottle. I don't think, actually I think I can. I think I can sip it on its own. But I will be sipping it very slowly, seeing that the proof is like 126 and it's pretty bitter for me. But overall, it's definitely different than most bourbon that you're gonna try, especially from Jim Beam, because most of their bourbons are kind of on the sweet side, especially the older ones. So this is definitely a nice surprise coming from Booker. No. So that's my review of the Booker's Kentucky Tea Batch. Let me know what you think if you tried it before. See you in the next video.